when the war started, we got this photo out and got it into Tedburga workshops and had a look at it and thought, well, this might be something that will be very handy if the Japs come along. And
why was it at Tedburga?
At Tedburga at the time, we were doing a lot of experimental work, both with building radars, converting 25-pound gun carriages, and we were doing a colossal amount of unusual work, work that was actually done for the first time. We had the facilities there to build it, and the manpower, and the machine tools, so we carried on and built in Tedburga. The tractor is a D8 Caterpillar tractor that is only used in construction work in connection with earth excavation, such as bulldozing, carry-all work, and such. The first move we had when we got the hold of the tractor, we altered the tracks. We extended the tracks and made the front roller much smaller than standard, so as to give the tracks a sloping portion on the front, so as to overcome any irregularities in the ground.
You would want this tank to climb steeper, did you, than a normal work would take it?
Most important thing we wanted to do is if it dropped into a ditch of any sort, it would climb out much easier, and the tracks being longer, it was much more stable. Now, the bodywork was actually made out of 5/8 mild steel plate, and which was built around the tractor in such a form so that it would house the men and give them sufficient room to sit up. And also we installed a rotary turret on the top to take an anti-tank gun, and we also installed 6 anti-tank guns in special ball sockets so they could be rotated around the required angles. The tracks on each side were lengthened about 3 feet, and the engine was brought forward and an auxiliary gearbox between the engine and the other gearbox so as to give it further speeds. The armour used on these tanks was of special construction. It was cast manganese, cast in the form of corrugation section, and was about 5/8 thick. And in practice it proved to be very effective in stopping the anti-tank bullets. In fact, none of them got through it. Ventilation troubles were overcome by reversing the blades on the normal engine fan, which created suction on the bodywork, and it was all required to open vents, and fresh air flowed through the bodywork and was discharged out through the radiator.
Was this machine welded or riveted, Mr. Smith?
It was complete welded construction, except for the armour plating, which was bolted on.
Amazing, yes indeed. The Bob's simple tank, built during World War II, built in many places I suppose, but certainly built at Tedburga. And that was Mr. A.J. Smith, recorded in 1959, talking about his work in building the 25-ton tank. Top speed was 8 miles an hour.